July 13th. Stock playbooks. Look at stocks hitting new highs. Netflix hit a new high. It continues to hit that 300, making me look stupid. I said it wouldn't hit 300. It's there. I still think it's a great short. Reason I'm showing you this chart, though, is this. This video, for whatever reason, doesn't get a lot of people watching it, and I think it's crazy. I mean, you don't have to watch the video, but you will never, ever find a stock that goes up like this from 30 to 300 without it hitting new highs the whole way up. By focusing on the new high list every single day, you'll see when a new name pops up. You'll see when a name you've been looking at continues getting higher. That's fine, you let it go. But when a new name hits a new 52-week high that you're not aware of, it pops out to you. Okay, so that's why we look at the new high list every day, and I think everybody else, you guys are missing something if you're not listening to this video. TAOM. Is it the next Netflix? I have no idea. Company is a Chinese provider of online entertainment community for children through their website 61.com. We've talked about it day one of their IPO. We like this tight trading pattern. We said it was forming a little wedge right here. We were just waiting for it to break out of the wedge, and when it did, that's where it was going. It broke out of the wedge, gave us an opportunity to buy it under 10 again. Now you got a stock that's up 27% in a couple of weeks. I still like TAOM. We flagged this before. We spoke about it in the locker room today. But TAOM hitting new highs. Elan, ELN. I mean, here's a stock we talked about when it was at $6.50, $7 a share hitting new highs. Now it's up 100%, and we've mentioned it 20 times since then. CVV. We don't mention it often, but another electronic semiconductor equipment company hitting new highs. Immunogen, IMGN. A new high. Proprietary technology delivering agents to cancer cells. Biotech, not making any money. We've talked about the biotech space for 8 months now. They continue to work. Immunogen, POL comes from Poly1, Chemical Plastics, another one we talked about and found in here. Velti, VELT, from the day they came public. It sold off. We thought this was a buying opportunity. We were waiting for it to show us something. When it emerged from this downtrend right here, on this gap up, that's when we started talking about it. And then again, when it hit new highs here at 15, we said we wouldn't chase it, even though it ran to 20, wait for a pullback. We got that pullback. This is when you start buying it in here as it's consolidating. This sell-off recaptures its 50-day. Now we have a stock that's hitting new highs, VELT. They provide mobile marketing and advertising, enabling companies to implement targeted and interactive ad campaigns. Telenav, TNAV. Again, when it was a stock under 10, now it's above 20, hitting yet another new high. Lithia Motors. Car dealerships, 12 western states, they sell used cars, okay, or new and used, but moving up, hitting a new high. This is stock when it was under $10 a share. We used to talk about it. We found it. Why? By looking at the new high list every day, just like Intersections when it was hitting new highs. Now it's up 100+%. Focusing on new highs is what makes you find the stocks that are working. Triple S Management, managed healthcare services to almost 800,000 members in Puerto Rico through HMO and PPO plans. We've talked about this stock for a couple of years now. GSM, Globe Specialty Metals, moving out, hitting a new high. Liquidity Services, LQDT, another one that we talked about often when it was under 10. Westport, relatively new. We just started talking about when it got up above the 20 level, ran the 28, had a nice pullback. We talked about it down here on the pullback. Now we're moving up, hitting a new high. BPI, after Congress let these post-secondary for-profit educators off the hook with less regulation than many thought, BPI moving up, hitting new highs. CPX, complete production services, oil and gas field services, specialized well site services to oil and gas, moving up, hitting a new high. Alexion, one of our favorite, biotech drugs, hitting a new high. Nice pullback, found support above the 200, now moving up. Cascade, lift Truck industry, replacement parts, load engagement products moving up, hitting a new high today. KCI. KCI is a stock we talked about, a couple of days ago in our main video. Heavy volume coming in. Got bought out today. Do you think somebody knew something here? Wound and tissue repair systems as well as specialty beds and mattresses. But if you look at the weekly chart, this is a stock we were talking about back in '09 when it was hitting 52-week highs. Stock has been on a run forever. This isn't a commercial for Dave Dispinette or the Stock Playbook. If you're looking to learn how to fish or invest in the markets, if you're not focusing on the 52-week high list every day, you're missing the boat. You will never have a huge winner go under your radar without you knowing about it if you're looking at the new high list every single day. Open text, OTEX, gapping out, hitting a new high. Perigo, a name we've talked about often, hitting new highs, breaking out of a nice formation, heavy volume. There's ideas out there that are working. Find something you like, get involved. We still feel the path of least resistance is lower, but there's nothing wrong with taking your shots. You can make money both sides of the market if you play it right and keep your losses tight and close and small. That's it for the new high list. Have a good night. I'll talk with you tomorrow.